Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get your half-court shot tickets for this evening during the men's game. The Rotary jackpot shot tonight is worth $800. Tickets are $2. Our sponsors this evening are Central National Bank and Spectrum CPAs. All proceeds go to the Junior Rotarians here at Great Bend High School for scholarships. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Great Bend High School for tonight's game featuring the Lady Redskins from Liberal High School and your Lady Panthers. Great Bend High School Athletic Department would like to thank you for supporting the Panthers tonight during your attendance. We appreciate your encouragement and support of our players, coaches, and officials. For the safety of all fans, we expect all students and spectators to sit in the bleachers and watch the game. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand if you are able. Remove your hats and place your hand over your heart and join the Panther Jazz Band under the direction of Mr. Grant Matthews and Mr. Don Regier as we honor America and all of our veterans and military personnel serving around the world with the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineup for the Liberal Redskins. Number 1, Kylie Ryan. And for your Panthers at guard, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Paige Sexton. And for the Redskins, number 5, Shamari Lewis. And for the Panthers, at guard, a 6-foot senior, number 10, Mercedes Spring. For Liberal, number 21, Ellie Hatcher. And for the Panthers at guard, a 5'10" junior, number 14, Jillian Reimer. And for Liberal, number 23, Kaylee Contreras. And for the Panthers, at post, a 6-foot senior, number 32, Emily Hall. And for Liberal, number 44, Kimaya Delgado. And for the Panthers, at forward, a 5'11" senior, number 34, Mackenzie Premer. Head coaches this evening for Liberal, Brandy Fowler, and for the Panthers, Cindy Beck. Your officials this evening, Terry Savoy, Chris Rohr, and Curtis Mitchell.
Here, have to see how it shakes out over the next coming weeks. That does wrap up our Venture Corporation pregame show from parking lots and running tracks to highways and interstates. That's Venture Corporation, as Liberal will be in their road reds with the black numerals and white trim. Panthers, of course, in the home whites, black numerals, as Panthers and Liberal line up for the opening tip. Would like to remind everyone that tonight's opening possession is brought to you by Barton Community College. Explore your future at Barton. Liberal will start the game with the ball as Shamari Lewis able to win the toss. Panthers will have it, Liberal will have it in their offensive end. Moving it into the corner to Hatcher. She'll drive into the pass into the far corner. She'll get called for the walk, though, as she's trying to drive. So So a quick turnover gets Great Bend the ball back. Just 13 seconds off the clock in the first quarter. 7:45 now to play. Reimer has it on the left side of the wing, going to the high post, finding Hall. Emily goes down low to Spray. Spray dishes out onto the left wing. Kenzie will dribble right once, then dish it back into Spray in the corner. Sadie goes up top to Premer. Premer keeps it moving to the right side with Reimer. Reimer goes back to Spray at top of the key. Onto the left side, it's Hall. Jab steps right before finding Paige Thexton on the right block. Paige will dribble to the left side before moving a pass outside to Premer. Premer dishes it inside to Hall. Hall goes up on the left side with the right hand. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Delgado. It'll stay on the offensive end with Great Bend. Kenzie Premer will be throwing it in from the right side for the Panthers. She'll get in Emily Hall in front of the rim. No good as it bounces off back iron. Shamari Lewis with the rebound for Liberal. She'll move it quickly to Ryan. Ryan against Reimer. Great defense from Jillian. Goes straight up with the two hands, able to affect the shot. No good from Ryan as Jillian gets the rebound across half court. Moves it to Sadie Spray on the right side. Sadie goes to Emily Hall in the left corner. Hall driving to the top of the key. Moves it past Premer. Right wing three. Oh, no good. Off backboard. Long rebound goes to Jillian Reimer. Reimer moves it to Thexton in the left corner. Thexton goes to Hall down low. Hall turn in. Can't get that one to go. Tough start to the game for Emily Hall, but had some good looks. I expect he'll turn around. Still a 0-0 ball game. 6:35 to play in the first quarter. Drive from Hatcher from the right wing. She'll be cut off by Spray. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Finds Lewis up top. Lewis driving off the right side of the lane. Gets called for the walk. Wasn't sure if it was going to be a walk or a charge taken by Sadie Spray. It'll be a turnover regardless as the travel is called on Lewis. Liberal is going to bring up the press as Hall will have it near half court. She dishes off to Spray. Spray driving on the right side of the lane. Dishes over to Paige Thexton on the left block. Paige unlikes the shot. Moves it outside the perimeter to Reimer. Reimer keeps the swing top of the key to Premer. Premer moves it to Hall on the right side. Goes now to Spray. Spray driving in. Can't get the floor to go. Gets her own miss. Gives it a dribble and has it poked away. Contreras now going the opposite direction. Has it on the left block. Being guarded by Premer. Moves it outside. It's Hatcher working on the left perimeter. She'll put up a 16-footer that goes. First bucket of the game goes to Ellie Hatcher. Under 6 minutes now to play in the first quarter as Liberal up 2-0. Spray has it on the right side. She'll drive in on the right side of the lane, go up the right hand, and can't get that one to go, but she'll be fouled. Head to the line now for two. It's the scorer for Liberal, Ellie Hatcher, on the foul, so they'll put Spray at the line for two. Sadie's first one no good as it hits off front iron. And so a substitution comes in for Liberal as we see Camila Delgado check out. Zoe Torres move on. Sadie Spray back at the line, attempt number 2, up and on the way, and it is good. Able to correct the form that time. Spray goes 1 of 2 at the line. 5:45 to play in the first quarter now. Ryan has it on the right wing, moves down low to Hatcher. Hatcher shot blocked by Spray, rebounded by Paige Thexton. As she'll swing it onto the far side of the court. Emily Hall has it onto the baseline. Premer pops from 12. Good! Nice ball movement from the Panthers. Finds an open Premer on the baseline. It's a 3-2 lead now for Great Bend. 5:20 to play in the first quarter. Shamari Lewis pump fakes on the perimeter, then moves it into the corner. A Ryan 3 goes. Back and forth here. Early is now back to a Liberal 5-3 lead. Spray trying to break the press. Gets it across half court to Hall. Hall on the right side. Premer on the left block to Thexton. Hey, Panther ball movement. You want to press, they'll just beat you with passes. It's a tie ball game, 5-5. So Contreras will move it across half court now for Liberal. Picked up by Premer. Screen coming from her right. She'll drive to the left. That's Contreras. Hands it off now to Lewis in the corner. Lewis swinging a pass on the baseline. Liberal nearly losing to Tasher. She'll pop it out to the right corner where it's too high that time for Zoe Torres. They'll go out of bounds over the Panther bench. Great Bend are going to take over possession. 4:40 still to go in the first quarter. It's a tie ball game, 5-5 as Julian Reimer moves across the midline for Great Bend. Picked up by Contreras. She'll swing a pass on the left side to Hall. Hall looking for a streaking Sadie Spray. Can't find her there. Has the ball poked away by Contreras, and Liberal will come away with it. Looked like Emily might be able to get it back for the Panthers for a second, and a far pass from Contreras doesn't find the mark. He'll go out of bounds on the baseline. Possession will return to Great Bend. Camila Delgado checking back in as we see Zoe Torres sub out. Reimer with the ball in the hand for the Panthers. Working against Contreras. Swings the pass on the left side. It's Spray being guarded by Lewis. She'll move a pass to Paige Thexton, top of the key. Thexton keeps it moving to the corner, finds Reimer. Reimer goes onto the right block to Emily Hall. Hall moves it left side to Premer. Premer dishes up top to Spray. Spray back into that short corner to Hall. Hall misses. Paige Thexton. Oh, can't come away with the offensive board. For a second, it looked like Paige was going to fly in there and grab it. Instead, kind of got jostled around. It'll go out of baseline on the Fort Hays State softball signee. Liberal takes over. Under 4 minutes to play. Ball game tied 5-5. Haley Contreras has it on the left side. She'll drive in, move a pass on the left wing. A three-pointer, no good that time. Rebound goes to Alyssa McCulley. Ellie Hatcher put it up for Liberal that time as it went too far. McCulley will move to Spray. Spray moves it across half court, then into the right corner with Premer. Gets a screen from Kenzie and then nearly pops a three from the right side. Instead goes inside to Hall. Hall pump fakes. Then, swings it onto the left block where Thexton couldn't quite get it to go. Rebound saved on the left corner by Spray and then knocked away from Kenzie Premer. Contreras now with 2 steals in this first quarter, as on the other end, great defense from Emily Hall on the shot from Delgado. Delgado gets the board, and another good defensive play from Emily Hall to block or to contest the shot. Still a 5-5 tie after 2 shots on the offensive end from Liberal, neither resulting in points as Panthers moved across the half court. Now Emily Hall swings the pass in the left corner. It's Thexton. Thexton's entry pass tipped away, making a 3rd steal for Contreras. Haley Contreras with the ball on the right wing now. She'll drive baseline before moving it up top. Shamari Lewis will pull from 3. No good as it hits off back iron before going to left baseline. Delgado gets the board, puts a quick shot up, and that one goes over. Kenzie Premer on the glass. And so still a 5-5 tie. Had a flurry of scoring with about 4 minutes off the clock in this first quarter as both sides have cooled down a little bit now. Alyssa McCulley with the ball on the right side for Great Bend. She'll move it up top to Thexton. Thexton keeps it swinging to the left and finds Spray. Sadie try and go back to Paige on the left side. A little bit of a miscommunication as it'll go out of bounds on the baseline. And a substitution will move in for Great Bend as Paige Thexton heading to the bench. Denver Ringo got a step on. Another one for Liberal as well as Hannah McCarter now on the floor for head coach of Brandy Fowler. 2:15 to go in the first quarter. Contreras has it on the left side, being guarded by Premer. Moves a pass on the right to Lewis. Lewis into the corner to a freshly checked in McCarter on the baseline drive. Nero has the pass batted away. Contreras comes away with it on the left perimeter. Moves into the high post where Lewis drives onto the right side, puts a shot up, guarded by Ringo. Can't get it to go defensive board. Goes to Sadie Spray on the far side of the court. Driving. She'll nearly lose it. Haley Contreras, already 3 steals in this game for Liberal. However, Sadie Spray able to get into the high post. Emily Hall. Hall driving on the right side of the lane. Can't get the shot to fall. As Shamari Lewis gets the board now for Liberal. Moves into the right corner. It's with McCarter. McCarter dribbling along the perimeter. Moves a pass up top to Ryan. Ryan being guarded by McCulley will try to set up the offense. Sets up a screen from Delgado. She'll instead dish it off to Delgado, who drives to the high post. Moves it back up top. It's with McCarter. McCarter driving on the left side. Finds Ryan in the corner. Now McCarter nearly loses it. Picks up the dribble near half court. Sadie Spray trying to get the trap, and Panthers nearly get one away instead. McCarter gets it to Ryan. Ryan on the left side goes back to McCarter. McCarter into the corner to Lewis. Lewis advances it further down to Ryan. Ryan back up top now as Contreras has the ball, driving onto the left side of the lane, and she'll get called for the travel. Tremendous defensive play all around there for the Lady Panthers. A long possession from Liberal, a lot of passes that they had to keep up with. Panthers don't even allow it to get into the paint as they have possession going the other way. Less than a minute to play in our opening quarter. 5-5 tie still in this ball game at the Panther Fieldhouse. Sadie Spray picks the dribble up at the top of the key. She needs some help trying to get to Denver Ringo. It'll be knocked out of bounds. It was last touched by Denver as her and Shamari Lewis were contending for the ball. And as Lewis was already near the bench, she'll just sub out. Checking back in for Liberal, it's Ellie Hatcher as Paige Thexton will do the same for Great Bend. Denver Ringo will step off. 42 seconds to play in our opening frame. It's a 5-5 tie. Haley Contreras with the ball for Liberal. Moves the pass to Hatcher on the left side. Hatcher right back to Contreras from 3 from the right wing. No good off near iron. Alyssa McCulley soars up and gets the rebound around Hatcher. And Alyssa will try to take it across the midcourt. She'll get it onto the right wing now. moves it up top to Spray. Spray driving to her left side, finds a lane on the left side, and she'll put a shot up. And looked like there may have been some contact. The ref saw it as clean. However, it'll go out of bounds in the baseline. Last touched by Liberal. So Panthers going to keep it on their offensive end. Under 20 seconds to play. Hall gets in front of the rim, puts the spinning shot up, and gets it to go. She's been getting those looks. Finally gets one to go down. As knew it was just a matter of time. Emily Hall has the Panthers with a 7-5 lead on her first basket of the night. 6 seconds to play. Liberal has it to left corner three. Drained that time from McCarter. And so Liberal instead will take a 1-point lead into the second quarter. Panthers trail 8-7 here at the Panther Fieldhouse. Stick around, more Panther basketball heading your way after this on B104.3 The Point, powered by Ela Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Sponsors this evening, Central National Bank, Esprectum, CPA.
Down just 1 point, 8-7. Looked like Great Bend Navy taking a 2-point lead into the second frame after a less than 20-second basket from Emily Hall was true for Great Bend. Instead, on the other end, Hannah McCarter able to hit a last-second 3 for Liberal. Panthers down 8-7 with the ball to start quarter number 2. Great Bend moving from right to left as you sit at the Clark communication table here at the Panther Fieldhouse. Alyssa McCulley has the ball, moves it down on the right side. It's Sadie Spray, turnaround jumper, no good. Paige Dexton bats the offensive board to Kenzie Premer. Premer puts a quick jumper up. It's knocked out of bounds on the baseline by Shamari Lewis. And so Great Bend will keep possession. Going to be Kenzie Premer throwing it in from the left trigger. They're both down deep on the left side, but next to the basket. Hall will get it in the paint and put it right up on the right side, and it goes down. Back-to-back buckets from Emily Hall, separated by a quarter break. Now has Great Bend up 9-8. Entry pass picked off by Sadie Spray. Panthers looking to move quickly into the offensive end, but Camilla Delgado will get the foul on Sadie Spray. It's her first of the game, the first of Liberal in the ball, or the first of for Liberal in the quarter. Just the second foul in this game. The first one coming against Liberal's Ellie Hatcher in the first quarter. Panthers now have it at the charity stripe. It's Emily Hall trying to go down low to Sadie Spray. It's batted away by Lewis. Premer recovers top of the point, gets it on the right side with Hall. Emily was trying for an overhead pass to Sadie in the left corner, but Spray had started to cut to the bucket. It'll go out of bounds on the left side. Possession moves to Liberal. Panthers up 9-8. 7 minutes still to play in the first half. Delgado has on the left side, moves it to right with Lewis. Lewis keeps it swinging it onto the right corner with Contreras. Contreras finds Lewis on the baseline. Lewis drives, finds Ryan in the left corner. Three-pointer, no good. Offensive board goes to Hatcher. Hatcher onto the right wing with Contreras. Contreras pulls from three. That one no good off base or off back iron. Sadie Spray gets the rebound. Moving it down. Panthers have numbers, but Sadie will slow up on that right side. Try to set up some offense for Great Bend. Premer driving to the top of the key. Will dish it off now to Reimer. Julian moves it to Thexton, who keeps it going onto the left side with Spray. Spray gets it away from Lewis, drives inside, pump fake. Oh, can't get to go off back iron. Saved inbounds by a Hatcher. 6:20 left to play in quarter number 2. Ryan driving to the left block. Pass picked away by Premer. Kenzie said she was going to drive and try to kick out to Contreras. Didn't let it happen. Now finds Emily Hall on the offensive end. Hall shot no good. Paige Thexton, offensive board. Her shot no good, but then Hall gets the miss and gets it to go. So the sequence was an Emily Hall miss to a Paige Thexton offensive board. Paige couldn't quite find the mark either, but then Emily got it back and said, I think I found it that time around. Sure enough, she does. Panthers lead 11-8, 5:50 to play in the second quarter. Liberal has ball, top of the key. It's Ellie Hatcher, drives in the right high post and finds Lewis in the right corner. Lewis will drive on the baseline and step out of bounds. Possession will go to Great Bend. I'd like to remind everyone that Panther basketball tonight is brought to you in part by the University of Kansas Health System's Great Bend campus, the Fieldhouse, and by Keller Real Estate and Insurance Company. 5:40 now to play in quarter number 1 as Sadie Spray has the ball on the left wing. She moves it up top now to Reimer. Reimer right back to Spray as Sadie will dribble to the top of the key before moving on the right side to Jillian. Jillian high post entry to Hall. Hall on the left side, 3 no good from Spray. Lewis on the rebound for Liberal. And, Lewis was running in transition and Emily Hall knocked the ball away, unable to do it cleanly though, as it'll be the first foul against Great Bend in this game, the first going against Emily Hall. And so Contreras has the ball, dribbling to the right side. She'll move to McCarter. McCarter entry past the Hatcher, picked away by Hall. Emily gets to Spray. Spray finds Ringo on the right side. Denver gives it a dribble, puts the shot up, and it's blocked. It'll go out of bounds on the baseline. Last touch by Liberal, and so your substitution will move in. Alyssa McCulley stepping on for Jillian Reimer. And we get a timeout called. We'll go ahead and take one with them. Stick around, more Panther basketball heading your way from the Panther Fieldhouse here on B104.3 The Point. Powered by Ela Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This will be a full timeout.
Ready to get play going back here in the second quarter. Sadie Spray making sure everything in order on the court for the Panthers as they'll be throwing it in on the offensive end. It's picked off by McCarter. McCarter moves it now to Contreras on the right block. Shot up, no good. Spray gets the board knocked away to Hall. And they'll go right back to Sadie as Panthers threw it away on the inbounds pass and now have it back in their offensive end. Spray pulls up to 2 on the left wing. No good. Kenzie Creamer gets the rebound in the short corner, so we'll have it now to Hall, and Emily will be fouled. Should be going against Zoe Torres.
That was on number 20, Zoe Torres, her first.
Just her first in the game, the second on Liberal in the quarter. And the inbounds pass knocked away again, this time again by McCarter. McCarter moved to Contreras as the senior point guard will move it across half court, get it onto the right low block to Shamari Lewis. Her shot no good as Denver Ringo gets the board. Ringo moves it to McCulley. Alyssa across half court looking towards the center line. Finds Sadie Spray on the right wing. Spray drives right, then drives left. Gets the left-handed layup to go. Had just the right amount of touch on that one. First bucket in a little while has Great Bend up by 5, 13-8. Should say first bucket from either side, just to be clear, as offense has become a premium. Driving is the Torres. She'll lose her footing and go to the floor as Emily Hall comes away with the board. Now gets it to Sadie Spray. Spray across half court. This is a pass on the left side. It's a 3, top of the key. McCulley, no good. Looked like it was on the mark. If it would have had about 3 more inches on it, would have gone down. Instead, rebound goes to Liberal. 3:45 to play. 13-8 lead for Great Bend as Contreras has it, driving to the right side of the lane. She'll find Lewis on the right block. Lewis against Hall, gets the board and the foul, or gets the shot and the foul. Last time the Panthers played Lewis, she was 2 of 5 from the charity stripe in the first half. However, turned it on in half number 2 to go 8 of 10 after the halftime break. See what Lewis has in store from the charity stripe on the and one, able to convert it. Cuts the Panther lead down to just 2. 13-11 as Sadie Spray has it across half court. She'll swing a pass over into the right corner. It's Sexton. Page driving on the baseline. Will look outside. Finds Ringo from 17. No good. Board pulled down by Contreras as she'll move across half court. Trying to find a pass onto the baseline. Finds Torres. Torres trying to go up. She'll travel. And so possession now moving to Great Bend as we'll see a couple substitutions for Liberal. Kylie Ryan and Camila Delgado checking back in. 13-11, 3:15 to play in the first half is currently on the court for Great Bend. It's Sadie Spray, Alyssa McCulley, Paige Thexton, Kenzie Premer, and Denver Ringo. Premer with the ball on the right wing will drive inside, move it outside now to Ringo. Ringo with it on the right wing, driving towards the baseline. She'll nearly have it poked away. Instead, McCulley gets it 3 on the right side. No good off far iron. And Premer strips it away on the offensive board. Finds Sadie Spray down low, but Sadie loses it to Contreras. And so now Contreras, entry pass on the right block, finds Lewis. Lewis goes up and gets the charge called. It's Denver Ringo putting the body on the hard wood, gets the call. It'll prevent the bucket. Great awareness from just a sophomore for the Panthers. Denver Ringo saw that Lewis was going to go aggressive there and knew exactly what she wanted to do. Panthers lead 13-11, 2.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Alyssa McCulley on the right low block, puts the shot up, can't get to go, but she's fouled. So she'll be heading to the line, a chance for 2 points. That'll be the first going against Hannah McCarter in the second quarter. The fourth now against the Liberal. Still 2.5 minutes to play, so Panthers could potentially take advantage of some shots at the charity stripe. Alyssa McCulley's first one doesn't fall, so we'll see what she can do on attempt number 2 as she gets to the line, puts the shot up, and that one does go. Follow the same trend Sadie Spray set earlier with a miss on the first, a make on the second. Increases the Great Bend lead of 3, 14-11 now. A 3-pointer on the left side, rattles in off the backboard, just a 2, correction. Panthers gonna like that one as Contreras took about the longest 2 you could have. Toes on the line. Now McCulley has on the right side, moves it up top to Premer. Premer on the left wing with Ringo. Ringo moves it up top to Premer. Premer drives onto the right side before moving into the right corner with McCulley. McCulley up top to Spray, driving against Contreras. Dishes it right or left corner to Denver. Denver entry pass knocked away by Delgado. Shamari Lewis has on the offensive end and gets the long stepping layup to go. Gets Liberal back the lead of 15-14. 1.5 minutes to go in a half number 1. Driving to the right side. McCulley will have it knocked out of bounds by McCarter. Possession is going to stay with Great Bend. And we get a referee timeout as Kenzie Premer tying her shoe on the left perimeter. While that's going on, I'll remind everyone that we're sponsored tonight in part by Equity Bank. We're right here beside you, equitybank.com. Haley Contreras with 4 steals so far in the first half for Liberal, as Panthers will throw the ball in from the far sideline. It's Kenzie Premer moving a pass from the left wing, down low to Spray. Spray pump fakes, moves to the left block, and gets the post move to go. Sadie went in with a planned pump fake to get Lewis on her toes, then moved right by her, got the shot off the left block. Great Bend regains the lead 16-15. 1:05 now to play in half number 1. Delgado has it in the right high post, being guarded by Ringo. She'll move a pass onto the charity stripe to Lewis. Lewis drives, then moves it up top. It's a 3 from McCarter, no good. Board pulled down by Spray. She'll be guarded by Ryan as she's moving towards half court. Comes to a hard stop before moving across the midline, driving on the left side. She'll lose it. Contreras coming away with it as she'll have it on the left side. 40 seconds to go. Panthers lead 16-15. They thought they were going to come into quarter number 2 with a lead. Liberal hit a big shot courtesy of McCarter right now in the hands of Contreras. She'll move it in the left corner. Another three from McCarter. That one no good. Sadie Spray with the board. 24 seconds to play now. Spray will move across half court. Driving on the left lane. Euro. Oh, gets called for the travel. 18 seconds still to go in quarter number 2. So Liberal going to have a little bit of time to set something up for their last shot as Panthers lead 16 to 15. 15 seconds to play as Liberal moves it in. Contreras driving into the right corner. She'll hand it off down to McCarter. And Sadie Spray with her the whole way. Picks it off 6 seconds as Great Bend moving across half court. Panthers going to have a chance at the last shot. Spray will drive in, put it off the glass. Gets it to fall. Gets a big yell from Sadie Spray for a good reason. Liberal thought they were going to take the last shot. Instead, it's stolen away by Spray. Panthers take it the other way with 6 seconds to go. Spray uses the glass, gets the ball. Great Bend leads 18 to 15 heading into halftime. Stick around as we'll have the Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management halftime show heading your way right after this on B1043 The Point, powered by Ely Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. turnovers for the away guests as Coach Fowler's squad is shooting 6 of 21 from the field, good for a 29% clip. They have managed to sink 2 3-point shots on 9 attempts, a 22% mark, while they've made their lone free throw of the night, an and one attempt from Shamari Lewis. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at some of the players scoring before we'll wrap up our halftime show and be moving into the second half of Panther basketball here at the Panther Fieldhouse. Stick around, it's all on the way here on BE 104.3 The Point, powered by Ela Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Ready to tackle that big project still?
Story in the first game of this series before letting Contreras score 12 points to finish with 14 in that game. Leading Liberal in scoring here tonight is Shamari Lewis. She's got 5 points as Hannah McCarter has 3, while so does Kylie Ryan. Ellie Hatcher rounds out the scoring with 2. Last time at Liberal, Lewis started a little shaky from the free throw line, 2 of 5 before going 8 of 10 in the second half. We'll have to see if Great Bend can't continue to limit the amount of free throws that Liberal is getting. Just 1 in the first half. And turning it over now to the Panthers scoring, led by Sadie Spray with 7. However, not far behind her is Emily Hall with 6, as the two seniors have combined for 13 of the Panthers' 18 in the first half. Also contributing are Paige Thexton with 2 and Kenzie Premer with 2, while Alyssa McCulley has chipped in 1 from the free throw line. That'll wrap up our halftime show. Stick around, Panther basketball on the way after this on B 104.3 The Point, powered by Ela Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Back into the Panther Fieldhouse, where we are ready to start the second half. Thank you for joining me for the Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management halftime show. Panther strong and Great Bend strong. As we begin the second half, the ladies from Liberal will start with the ball, moving from right to left as you sit at the Clark Communications broadcast table. Got a new nickname courtesy of Liberal broadcaster Brock Kappelman. Liberal with the ball to start half number 2, gets it to Contreras in the right corner. She'll dish it there to Lewis after moving into the short corner. Then Contreras gets it at the charity stripe, able to put it up and in. Knocks it down to a 1-point Panther lead, 18-17. 30 seconds off the clock. Here is Panthers give it away, but then Emily Hall gets it right back. Now Sadie Spray has numbers. She'll pull up the 12-foot jumper. Finds the mark. So a quick shot from Contreras to start the half. Then Sadie Spray answers right back. 20-17 now for Great Bend. Contreras being guarded by Premer will move a pass to Shamari Lewis, top of the key. Lewis keeps it swinging to Ryan in the corner. Ryan then moves it deeper to Contreras. That comes up short. Could tell it wasn't going to be a good one right away, but Contreras let go. She wanted it back. Instead, Sadie Spray came down with the rebound. Minute off the clock in the third quarter. Panthers lead 20-17. Emily Hall has on the left side. It's batted away by Delgado. However, Thexton able to recover. She'll move it on to Jillian Reimer on the right wing. Reimer moves into the corner with Hall. Hall pump fakes, drives baseline against Hatcher, finds a lane, gets the shot to go, bouncing over the right side of the rim. Hall got Hatcher kind of on her toes and drove right by her on the baseline. It's now Hatcher driving from the left corner. She'll find the shot to go. Maybe Emily's gave a little too good of a demonstration as Hatcher does the same thing on the other end. Panthers now moved across half court, though, as Hall gets it up top, moves into the right corner with Thexton. Thexton up top to Premer. She'll pump fake, drive in for the 12-foot jumper. No good. Lewis gets the board. Premer nearly had her own offensive miss. Instead, Liberal now across half court. Contreras, top of the key, guarded by Kenzie. She'll be screened to her left. Then Contreras drives to the right, gets it inside to Delgado. Delgado shot no good. Reimer comes away with the board. Jillian gets the transition pass to Spray. Sadie nearly loses it to Lewis. Instead, driving down into the lane, will be fouled on the shot by Hatcher. That'll be the first foul of the second half on either side. We're about 2 minutes in, or I should say 2 minutes and 15 seconds in, as we'll put Sadie Spray to the line for Great Bend. Her first shot is up and good. Brings it to a 23-19 lead for the Panthers. We'll see if Sadie can't knock it out to an even 5 with this next shot. And does just that as it is up and in. 24-19 now in favor of Great Bend. Contreras has on the left wing, moves to Ryan in the corner. Guarded by Reimer. She'll move it up top to Lewis. Lewis finds Hatcher on the left high post. Hatcher's jumper no good. Rebound eventually pulled in by Thexton as Page will find Emily Hall. Emily moving across half court for Great Bend. Will hand it off to Reimer once she gets across the midline. Jillian swings it to Spray on the right wing. Spray goes down low to Hall. Hall fakes the pass to Sadie, then turns around, puts the jumper up. No good. Lewis with the board. Moves it quickly to Contreras, who, guarded by Premer, will drive into the paint, then dishes it off to Delgado. Nice feed that time from Contreras. It found Delgado wide open down low. Panthers lead 24-21. 4:55 to play in the third quarter. Spray passes to Hall on the left wing. Hall jabs left before driving into the paint. Moves a pass to Reimer on the perimeter. Reimer darts a pass inside to Thexton. Page can't quite get the shot to go, but she will be fouled. A slashing pass that time from Reimer as she rifled it in there. Thexton couldn't quite get to go, but she's fouled. We'll see what Page has at the free throw line. Thexton gives it a spin and puts the shot up. Oh, it rolls out to the left. Last game, Page was 1 of 2 at the line, so maybe she can recreate that stat line this game and sink this one. Now gives it 3 dribbles and a spin before putting it up, and that one off back iron, nearly pulled down by Kenzie Premer. Instead, it's Shamari Lewis going the other way with it. She'll take it off the right side of the lane. Shot no good, and it's knocked out of bounds, but then going to be last touched by Sadie Spray, and so Liberal will keep possession. Sadie Spray going to be tying the shoe, so I'll remind everyone that Panther basketball tonight is brought to you in part by Advanced Truck and Diesel, Farmers Bank and Trust, and by your local Great Bend Pizza Hut. Liberal gets the inbounds pass to Shamari Lewis at the charity stripe, and she'll be fouled by Jillian Reimer. Just the first against Jillian in the game, the first against Great Bend in the quarter, as Contreras throwing it in from below the bucket on the right side. She'll find Lewis in the left corner, being guarded by Premer, nearly lost it. Now we'll throw it up top, and McCarter will lose this. They'll go across half court. over and back violation will give the possession back to the Panthers. As Jillian Reimer, driving onto the left side of the floor, will hand it off to Spray. Spray at the top of the key moves a pass onto the right corner to Thexton. Thexton trying to move down low to Hall. Hall have batted away. However, Page recovers on the right side before moving to pass up top to Reimer. Reimer on the left wing to Spray. Spray keeps it moving to Premer. Premer from the corner finds Hall up top. Hall finds a driving Jillian Reimer. No good from the left block. However, scrapping for own rebound. It'll be a jump ball. Coach Cindy Beck was trying to get a timeout called there, but I don't think a Panther player ever had clean possession. See a substitution come in as Jillian Reimer will make her way towards the bench. Alyssa McCulley will take her spot. McCulley receives the inbounds pass, top of the key, moves it on the left side to Spray. Sadie dribbles in the left corner before finding Thexton on the left wing. Thexton moves it across to the right side. Three no good that time from McCulley. Board pulled down by Contreras as she'll swing a pass into the left corner for Ryan. Ryan pulls up over Alyssa. No good off near iron. And Paige Thexton coming away with the rebound, and she's getting mugged by about three different ladies from Liberal. Finally gets the call. It'll be going against McCarter. It'll be her second now, as a couple of Liberal gals have 2 fouls in this game. Ellie Hatcher and Hannah McCarter, however, but a pretty clean ball game either side. Neither team really having too many attempts at the charity stripe. 24-21 lead for Great Bend. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sadie Spray with it on the left wing. Driving against Shamari Lewis. She'll pass to Emily Hall at the top of the key. Emily keeps it swinging on the right side with Premer. Premer moves it to the left block where Denver Ringo sends it on the left perimeter. Spray bobbles it, but able to regain it in the corner. She'll move to the top of the key now. Ball in the right hand. Finds Emily Hall in the left high post. Spray streaking out of the right block. Will get the feed from Hall, however, not cleanly, as it'll be bounding out of bounds on the baseline. Last touched by Spray. So going the other way, Haley Contreras for Liberal. 4 points for the senior as she'll bounce a pass to the left side. It's Hatcher. Hatcher nearly pulls for 3. Instead goes on a left low block to Martin. Martin up top of the key now for Contreras. She does pull a 3-pointer. No good. Lewis gets the offensive glass. Driving inside. She'll be fouled on the floor by Denver Ringo. Number 40, I should say. Just the second against Great Bend in the third quarter. So with under 3 minutes to play, Liberal will be throwing it in left of the bucket. Contreras will move it on the left wing with Martin. Martin goes into the corner with Ryan. Ryan back up top now to Martin. 3-pointer off the back iron. Offensive board will be knocked out of... Oh no, will be last touched by Great Bend as Liberal will keep possession. And so this time throwing it in from the right side, Contreras will find McCarter on the left wing. McCarter moves it, skip pass onto the right side, back to Contreras as Haley's pass now goes into the high post with Hatcher. Looking for Martin. It's picked off by Spray. Sadie with it with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Great Bend leading 24-21. Sadie will drive on the left side, goes up with the left hand. Oh, can't quite get it to go as it bounces off left iron, but Premer gets the steal, puts the 8-foot jumper up. No good. Spray on the offensive glass, puts the shot up, but no good again. Gets their own miss after it's bounced around, and Spray will move it up top to Alyssa McCulley. 2:10 on the clock now after the Panthers resetting up their offense. Denver Ringo with it on the right wing, moves it up top to McCulley. Alyssa, chest pass to Sadie Spray on the right wing. Sadie will drive to the top of the key off of the screen from Hall, and on the drive, can't get the shot to go. Ringo gets the board, and Ringo's fouled as she's trying to put it up. Spray was driving in and had it knocked away by Hatcher. Ringo, though, with the quick hands, was able to quickly get it, move to put the shot up. Couldn't get it to go through, but will be heading to the line. Denver gives the ball 3 dribbles, and the first shot, no good. As a sub checks in for Liberal, we see Hannah McCarter check out, Camila Delgado move on. And Denver Ringo's second shot from the line. Now up and on the way. That one no good either as it rolls off back iron. And so Kylie Ryan with the ball for Liberal on the left wing, driving against McCauley. Okay, first I thought she was going to get away with the walk, but the referee's hand kind of blended in with one of the Lady Panthers there for a second. And so possession goes back to Great Bend. Still a 24-21 lead for Great Bend. 1:38 to play in quarter number 3. Sadie Spray has it on the right wing. She'll pick up a screen from Hall and drive towards the baseline. Swings it back out to Emily. Emily pump fakes before giving it back to Sadie. Sadie 17-footer. No good. As Thexton will be jostling for the rebound and will knock it out of bounds on the baseline. So far this third quarter kind of going similar to the first half in terms of pacing. A lot of scoring to begin our third period. Now kind of trailed off as on the left lane drive, Haley Contreras will be fouled by Kenzie Premer. Contreras was not in the act of shooting, so it'll be a inbounds pass coming from a Liberal. They'll get it to Kylie Ryan, open the left corner. Her three bounces off right iron, nearly falls in. Instead, Emily Hall will get the board. 1:05 now to go in the third quarter. Sadie Spray driving onto the right side of the lane, trying to get it up between two Liberal defenders, will be fouled. Instead, it's Shamari Lewis and Ellie Hatcher. The offending party is Shamari Lewis, her second of the ball game. And so that will move Great Bend into the bonus. So Sadie Spray now going to be at the line, a chance for 2 free throws. Sadie's first at the line is good. And so Denver Ringo will sub in after the first make from Spray. Sadie with another one coming from the charity stripe. It's in the air, and it rolls over the front of the rim as well. Sadie now 4 of 4 from the charity stripe in the second half. 12 points on the game. Panthers lead 26-21, under a minute to go in the third quarter. Contreras pass on the right wing, picked up by Ryan. Ryan on the right block to Martin. Martin up top to Delgado. Delgado swings it to the left side. Contreras drives on the left baseline, puts a floating shot up. No good. Delgado gets the board. She puts the offensive rebound up. No good again. However, Hatcher and Kenzie Premer get tangled up for it. And we'll have a jump ball called. Possession going to stick around with Liberal. And so 38 seconds on the clock. It'll be Contreras passing it in. She'll find Ryan on the left wing. The sophomore guard for Liberal will dribble to the right side before finding Delgado in the high post. Delgado moves it right side to Hatcher, who trying to find Lewis in the corner. Instead, pass knocked out of bounds by McCulley. Took about 11 seconds off the clock. There's now just 27 ticks to go before we head into our final frame. Ryan throwing it in the far corner. It'll be picked off by Spray. Oh, but Sadie couldn't quite stop herself from going out of bounds, and so possession will go right back over to Liberal, and we'll get a 30-second timeout. We'll actually go ahead and keep it right here with you guys. That way I can remind everyone that Panther basketball tonight is brought to you in part by S&J Trucking, the 10th Street Eye Care Center, Next Tech, and by Delgado's Mexican Restaurant. All proud sponsors of Great Bend High Panther basketball and Great Bend High athletics. Panthers
Sponsors this evening, Central National Bank and Spectrum CPA.
However, the Great Bend offense putting up only 8 as the defense for both sides stiffening up a bit. Still going to be a Liberal trying to get an inbounds pass. They'll do just that on the far sideline to Contreras. 24 seconds to go. She has that at the top of the key. Moves the pass to Lewis on the left side. Lewis gives it right back. Driving on the right side is Contreras. Puts the floater up and gets it off the backboard. 10 seconds to go as Alyssa McCulley has on the right side. Moves it to Denver Ringo in the right corner. Ringo back to McCulley on the right wing. Now up top to Thexton. Thexton on the left side to Spray. Spray, Euro step. Can't get the shot to go. Ringo offensive board. No good either. Not quite there as Spray got past the defenders, just couldn't quite finish the look at the rim. Heading into the final frame, Great Bend leads 26-23. Don't go anywhere. It's a defensive slugfest here at the Panther Field House. Stick around. More Panther basketball heading your way on B104.3 The Point. Powered by... Welcome back into the Panther Fieldhouse as head into our final quarter. Great Bend Lady Panthers lead 26-23 against the Liberal. Have to see if Great Bend can't finish out the game against Liberal as they came up just short in overtime on February 2nd. Last time these two squads met. See if the home court advantage doesn't make up for that for Cindy Beck's squad. Panthers will start the fourth quarter with the ball moving from left to right. As you sit at the Panther broadcast table, Reimer will have the ball to start our final frame. Being guarded by Contreras, she'll give it up to Sadie Spray at the top of the key. Spray will put the ball in the left hand and drive that way before reversing course and sending a pass onto the right side with Paige Thexton. Thexton skies into the left corner with Hall. Hall gets a pump fake and then gets a run into by Delgado. The little jerk from Hall got Delgado just a little too close as it'll be her third in the ball game. First for Liberal in this fourth quarter, coming just 17 seconds in as now Panthers throwing it in from the left side. Premer will get it on the left wing with Reimer. Reimer moves it further up to the top of the key with Hall. Hall onto the right side finds Kenzie. Kenzie drives in before giving it to Thexton. Thexton from three. He drains it from the right wing. Big three-point shot from Paige Thexton. Second of the year, gets the lead up to 6 for the Panthers. 29-23 here, under 7.5 minutes to go. On the other side, Kylie Ryan gets a three-pointer right back. She had 6 points last time against Great Bend. She's tied that output now, has Ryan, as Emily Hall driving into left high post, gives it up to Thexton in the corner. Now back to Hall on the right block. Turnaround jumper is good. Puts Hall into double digits now as it's back to a 5-point lead for Great Bend. Driving up to the top, it's Contreras being guarded by Premer. She'll dump a pass into the little high post with Delgado. Delgado's entry pass picked off by Hall. She was looking for Lewis. Now Spray has it moving across half court. Panthers have numbers. Spray, Sadie will drive onto the right side. Can't get the shot to go as Liberal comes away with the rebound. 6.5 minutes to go. Ryan has it driving on the left side. Can't get the shot to fall, but she'll be fouled. A blocking call going against Jillian Reimer. It'll be her second of the ball game, as last time Reimer was in that situation, she managed to play the defense perfectly. Couldn't quite do that against Ryan this time. However, first shot from the sophomore misses. So, I mean, if you had to either surrender an easy look in transition or put Ryan at the line, it's a good foul. Good foul from Jillian Reimer. His second attempt now on the way from Ryan. It falls. Knocks it down to a 4-point advantage for Great Bend, 31-27, 6:20 left to play. As Emily Hall has it on the right wing, she'll move a pass up top of the key to Sadie Spray. Sadie then goes back to Emily in the left high post. Emily drives inside, puts a shot up in front of the rim, can't get to go, rebounded by Hatcher. Hatcher now moves out to Ryan, and she'll get it across half court. Good Panther transition defense as Ryan jacks up a three from the left wing. closeout by Reimer. She gets the rebound. Oh, but she has her pocket picked by Delgado. Delgado drives on the right side, can't get the shot to go, and gets her own rebound, throws it right to Reimer, and Reimer trying to get a transition past the Spray. It's picked off by Lewis. Neither team playing particularly careful with the ball as Kenzie Premer comes away with a steal on the far corner. Everyone take a breath. Panthers, maybe not liberal, but Panthers, take a breath. And that's exactly what Coach Peck wants to do. She'll call a timeout as they get across half court. We'll go ahead and do the same as it's going to be a full timeout. The ground where Panther basketball will be heading your way. Panthers up 31-27, 5.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Powered by Ela Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Welcome back into B104.3 The Point. We are at the Panther Fieldhouse tonight, where with 5.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, Cindy Beck's Lady Panther squad leads Liberal 31-27. They've got the ball after a series of quick possessions for both sides. It was just steal after steal after steal, and neither side particularly making the other side work too hard for it. Have to see if Cindy Beck wasn't able to calm the nerves of Great Bend a little bit. They've got some time. They've got a lead to play with. Still got to keep the foot on the gas. Still got to score some more points, but don't need these frantic passes as they'll get the inbounds from in front of the Panther bench. It'll be Kenzie Premer giving it to Sadie Spray. Sadie'll drive hard into the lane, and she'll be fouled on the floor. Going against Haley Contreras. Just her first, so with 6 steals in this ball game for Contreras. Her first foul coming with 5.5 to go in quarter number 4. Alyssa McCulley will get the inbounds pass from the right side of the bucket. She'll get outside to Spray. Spray goes back to Alyssa in the corner for 3. No good. Lewis on the board. Lewis now moving towards half court. We'll get it to Contreras. Contreras nearly loses it to Thexton. Now will have it in the right high post. Oh! For a second, it looked like Paige was going to get it poked away cleanly. Instead, the call going against the Panthers senior, as Liberal will be throwing it in after the second team foul of the quarter for Great Bend. Inbounds pass finds Haley Contreras on the left wing, moving down low. Emily Hall able to force a jump ball against Ellie Hatcher. For a second, it looked like Emily was going to come away with a clean stealie. Then it looked like Hatcher was going to be able to get it back. Finally, a jump ball call. Possession is going to stay with Liberal, but that arrow going to flip over, and with under 5 minutes to play, it'll be an important one for Great Bend. Hatcher will now drive in, puts a floating shot up as it falls down. 31-29 advantage for the Panthers as Kenzie Premer has it on the left wing. She'll move it up top to McCulley. Alyssa keeps it swinging onto the right side with Ringo. Ringo, entry pass too high as she was looking for Sadie Spray. It'll instead go out of bounds on the baseline. 4:45 now to go in our ball game. Great Bend up 31-29. Contreras dribbling on the right side, moves it to Lewis on the left. Lewis swings it into the corner with Ryan. Now Contreras gets into the corner, moves to Hatcher in front of the bucket. No good on the shot from Hatcher. Emily Hall gets the rebound, breaks a double team, finds Premer in transition. Premer on the right side, gives it up to Hall. Hall into the high post, Spray pops. No good off back iron. Board knocked out of bounds by Liberal, though. It's Kylie Ryan. And we'll see Paige Thexton move in now for Great Bend. Denver Ringo will take a seat as she'll catch her breath. For Liberal, we see Hatcher check out. Delgado move in. Kenzie Premer finds the inbounds pass to Spray in the right corner. Spray moves it to Hall on the left wing as then Emily gets it for Thexton's 3 on the right side. No good as the Liberal team has it in transition. A 3 in the corner from Ryan. No good, however. Delgado on the offensive board. Her shot no good. Puts it back up. Liberal gets the board again. It's Lewis driving off the right side. Can't get the layup to go. Premer finally comes away with a long rebound for Great Bend. 3:50 now to play in the game. Panthers up 31-29. Sadie Spray, ball at half court. Hip high dribble. Dished now onto the right side with Thexton. Page finds a cutting Emily Hall onto the right block. Hall loses it, but it's fouled as she's trying to go up. That'll be for 2. Going against Kylie Ryan. The third one against Liberal, and so we'll have to see what Emily Hall now has at the charity stripe. So far in the year, a 67% shooter as the first one falls for Emily. Now 26 of 38 on the season. It's back to a 3-point lead. Let's see if Emily can't make it a 2-possession ball game. Does just that with the second free throw. Make it a 33-29 advantage for the Panthers. 3.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Contreras right side, guarded by Premer. Dishes it up top to Delgado, driving to the left. Nearly has it poked away by Spray. Instead gets it back on an entry pass. Right block Contreras. Contreras to Lewis in the left corner. Lewis drives in and gets the right-handed shot to go. So back to a 2-point lead for the Panthers. Just over 3 minutes to play. Alyssa McCulley, ball at the top of the key, sends it onto the right side with Premer. Kenzie goes back on the left side with McCulley. McCulley into the corner finds Thexton. Thexton up top now to McKenzie. Kenzie finds Hall in the in the left high post as she drives to the right. Can't get the shot to go on the offensive board. It's Premer. It'll be knotted up by Torres. However, Great Bend will keep possession. Ellie Hatcher will move in as Zoe Torres steps off. Panthers throwing it in from below the bucket on the right side. Finds Hall right in front of the lane. Oh, no good on the shot from Emily. However, Premer gets the quick shot. Oh, can't get that one to go either on the turnaround. 2:40 to play. Panthers up 33-31 as Haley Contreras with the ball moving towards the left side. She'll give it up to Ryan. Ryan top of the key, swings it to Lewis on the right side. Lewis into the corner with Contreras. A 3 from the right wing, no good. Hall gets the board, finds Spray, and Sadie moving in transition on the left side. We'll pull it up now, finds Emily on top of the key. Emily moves it to McCulley on the right wing. McCulley, top of the key pass to Sadie Spray. Sadie will have it picked away by Contreras. However, a timeout comes in from Brandy Fowler. It was looking like Kenzie Premer was going to be forcing a jump ball. Instead, timeout called as we'll keep it here. It's just a 30-second break. Can use it to remind everyone the Panther basketball is brought to you in part by Barton Community College. Get ahead with online or dual credit classes or earn a certificate or associate degree while in high school. Find out more at gobarton.com. Panthers up 33-31. 2 minutes, 7 seconds on the clock. Sadie Spray and Emily Hall each with 12 points. Paige Thexton, she's chipped in 5. Kenzie Premer with 2, while Alyssa McCulley 1 from the charity stripe. A similarly balanced tale for Liberal as they are led in scoring by Kylie Ryan and Shamari Lewis, each with 7 points apiece, while Ellie Hatcher and Haley Contreras both have 6. Liberal will have possession as the Panthers full court press in effect. Contreras moves it across half court now. She'll be guarded by Premer. Under 2 minutes to go. Panthers lead by 2. It's Lewis in the corner. She'll pump fake, get Thexton in the air. Now off the right block. Shot no good. Pulled in by Hatcher. Hatcher shot no good either, but Delgado gets the offensive board. Spinning to put a shot up. She'll be fouled. The foul going against Thexton. Have to see what Delgado has at the line. First one, no good. It's a good one to see for Great Bend as Panthers will come out of this free throw attempt with at least a 1-point lead. Delgado gonna have a chance at a second shot now as that one no good either. Ellie Hatcher comes away with the board and gets the putback to go right away though. She's now got 8 on the putback. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go in the game. Tied up 33-33 as Alyssa McCulley has it on the far side. And we get a timeout called by head coach Cindy Beck. It'll be a full timeout, so go ahead and keep it here with us as we'll go ahead and send it away. Powered by Ewa Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Plumbing and heating emergencies rarely happen between 9 and 5. That's why the pros at Comfort Pro are available 24/7, 365. Comfort Pro, the area's largest Bryan dealer, is just a phone call away.
Your problem is no problem for Comfort Pro.
Hazmat Response West 10th Grade Band provides hazardous emergency response service throughout the Midwest. When you have an emergency, you want to know that help is on the way now. Hazmat Response provides that assurance, and they're proud to sponsor this Panther broadcast.
Welcome back to the Panther Fieldhouse. We're with 1 minute and 34 seconds to go. We have a tie ball game, 33-33. Last time these two teams met, we needed an extra period to decide. I'm sure head coach Cindy Beck not looking to use not hoping to go to overtime in this game. Panthers with possession in their offensive end. It'll be Kenzie Premer throwing it in from the far sideline. She'll be looking to get into the left corner. Spray does just that. Sadie goes back up top to Premer. Premer will take a dribble towards the top of the key, send a pass to Spray. Sadie nearly loses it instead, able to recover against Shamari Lewis. Now Sadie will be knocked to the floor, lose her footing as Kylie Ryan comes away with the steal. On the other end, Delgado has it for Liberal. Shot up, no good. Alyssa McCulley gets the board. She's ripping it away from the defense. Still 33-33, 1:05 to go in the ball game. Sadie Spray has it at the top of the key. She'll pass on to the right side. It's Thexton. Page looking into the high post, finds Hall. Emily spinning towards the middle of the basket, looking off the right side, puts a shot up, no good. Ryan comes away with it for Liberal. 45 seconds to go in the ball game. 33-33, a high pass finds Hatcher down low on the left side. Emily Hall there, Sadie Spurrier as well. Hatcher has to go away from the left block shot. Goes outside, finds Ryan. Ryan moves into the left corner with Hatcher. Hatcher into the post, finds Shabari Lewis, blocked. It's Hatcher on the shot. Sadie Spurrier has it, 30 seconds to play. 33-33 tie. Panthers with it on the left wing up top. Now it's Paige Thexton, 24 seconds. Panther coach is looking for the last shot as Sadie Spray has it now. 15 seconds to go in the ball game. 33-33. Spray driving against Contreras. We'll get a timeout called. Coach Beck, she wants to draw something up. 11.1 seconds on the clock. Gotta see what they can come up with. It's a full timeout, but we're gonna go ahead and keep it here. Just taking a look at the craziness of this fourth quarter. Came in, Panthers had a 3-point 26-23 lead. However, now Great Bend allowing 10 points in this fourth quarter, putting up 7 themselves. It started with Great Bend just pulling it away every time Liberal would move within range. They'd knock it right back out as Liberal would come to within 24-21, then 26-23 before the Panthers extended it back out to a 5-point 31-26 lead. However, since then, Liberal just chipping away. They knocked it down to a 31-27 lead with a free throw, I should say, from Delgado. Then Liberal also trimmed it down a 31-29 lead before knotting it up 33-33, 11.1 seconds to go in the ball game. Coach Cindy Beck's squad coming out of the timeout. It's Paige Thexton, Sadie Spray, Alyssa McCulley, Emily Hall, and Kenzie Premer. It'll be Premer throwing it in from the far side. Panthers looking for the final shot. End game in regulation as last time saw it go to overtime. Get the ball in behind half court to Spray. Being guarded by Lewis. 6 seconds now. She'll drive to the right. Has a lane on the right side. Goes up. Gets the shot to fall off the right block. Sadie Spray with just the right amount of touch. 0.8 seconds still on the clock for Liberal. Sadie, you could see the excitement on her face right when it goes. It danced around the rim before falling in. Had just the right amount of touch, and we get a full timeout called from Liberal. 35-33. Looks like we might be talking about getting some additional time up on the clock. You got the always beloved Zach Bartle put the time up. Well, a little bit of some difficulties there before we get it set to 1.2 seconds. So 0.4 ticks added. Gotta hope Liberal not able to do anything with it as Sadie Spray saw the lane on the right side. I think Great Bend was going to be content to either try to get the bucket or the free throws. Defense from Liberal was pretty clean. However, Sadie able to get it the old-fashioned way, knocking it down on the drive. Puts Great Bend up 35-33. 1.2 seconds remaining, coming out of a full timeout from Liberal. And Liberal, they're going to have to try to go the full length of the court here in 1.2 seconds. Started in from the left side of the bucket. It'll be Shamari Lewis on the court for the Panthers. Sadie Spray, Paige Thexton, Alyssa McCulley, Kenzie Premer, and Emily Hall. And the inbounds pass will find Ryan, and she won't get it off as Liberal didn't really have too much. I don't know quite what they had thrown up there. Looks like Brandy Fowler kind of mad about something. But Panthers come away with the evening of the series, 35-33 for Coach Beck's squad here at the Panther Fieldhouse. I can't wait to talk to her during halftime of the boys' game. But coming up next, we'll have the People's Bank and Trust post-game show where relationships matter. It's the ground conclusion of this basketball game. Head your way on B1043 The Point, powered by US Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
nutritious.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, you still have a chance to get tickets for the half-court shot sponsored by the Rotary Club. Money goes to scholarships for junior Rotarians. The jackpot this evening is worth $800. Tickets are $2. Our sponsors this evening, Central National Bank and Spectrum's CPAs. ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Great Bend High School for tonight's game featuring the Redskins from Liberal High School and your Great Bend Panthers. Great Bend High School Athletic Department would like to thank you for supporting the Panthers tonight for your attendance. We appreciate your encouragement and support of our players, coaches, and officials. For the safety of all fans, we expect all students and spectators to sit in the bleachers and watch the game. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand if you are able. Remove your hats and place your hand over your heart and join the Panther Jazz Band under the direction of Mr. Grant Matthews and Mr. Don Regier as we honor America and all of our veterans and military personnel serving around the world with the national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your starters. For Liberal, number 2, Aiden Mata. And for your Panthers, at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 10, Maddox Mad Dog Spray. For Liberal, number 3, Alberto Torres. And for the Panthers, at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 12, Parker Dix. For Liberal, number 4, Jay Brooks, Kappelman. And for the Panthers, at post, a 6'6" sophomore, number 14. Holy cow! It's Ian Priemer! For Liberal, number 15, James Feezer. And for the Panthers at forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 15, Jacob Hall! And for Liberal, number 23, Zane Martinez. And for the Panthers, at guard, a 6' senior, number 24, Carter Cole. Head coaches this evening, for Liberal, Brent Rogers. And for the Panthers, Kyle Creed.
Back to the benches is maybe something really wet over there. Coach Cree got to get over there. And, oh, look at the head man. Down on the hands and knees. Something sticky over there. And not afraid to get down and do the dirty work. Put some elbow grease in there as the head coach of the Panthers. This floor cleaning brought to you by Magna Dry Cleaning Services. That's just the head coach that does it all. You know, he'll coach your boys to a 12-5 record on the daytime, and then come game day, you need the floor cleaned. Who else you asking but Coach Cree? Game ready to start now. Panthers in the home whites, red numerals, black trim. Liberal in the road blacks, white numerals and red trim. Ian Priemer wins the tip. He gets it out to Carter Combs. Combs now goes up top to Parker as the ball will find its way to Ian Priemer, top of the key. He moves it to his left to Maddox Spray. Spray finds it back to Ian on the right side. Ian overhead pass to Combs. Carter assessing it from the left wing. He'll move to Parker Dix on the right side. Back to Combs. Pulls up for three. No good as it hits off the left iron. It'll be last touched by James Feezer, and so it'll stay on the offensive end now for Great Bend. The inbounds pass finds Hall. He goes up quickly, can't get it, but Ian Priemer gets the offensive rebound. And things starting off quick for Ian Priemer. 2 points, 30 seconds into the game. Great Bend up 2-0. A pull-up jumper from the high post, no good that time for Martinez. Rebound knocked away before it's pulled down by Parker Dix. Combs has it on the left side, moves it up top to Parker. Parker driving on the left side of the lane, dishes it to Combs. Combs into the corner with Spray. Spray baseline drive, pulls away from it and launches a pass up top to Combs. Combs in the left corner to Premer. Premer drives in, can't get to go off the glass. Nearly gets the rebound away from Feezer. However, the sophomore from Liberty able to come away strong with it. Driving on the right side, he'll be working against Ian. Puts the hesitation step and gets the shot to go. Might be a little sophomore versus sophomore battle tonight as it's a 2-2 tie. About a minute and a half gone in the game. Hall has the ball up top. He'll swing a pass onto the right side with Maddox. Maddox keeps it moving that way as it settles down with Carter Combs in the right corner. Combs moves it along the perimeter as Parker Dix now gets it up top. Moves the pass to his left. Maddox Spray. Maddox drives in, pulls up for the 14-footer. Rolls out. Hall knocks the ball up before Ian gets the rebound. Ian loses his feet, dishes the pass to Maddox. Spray can't quite cleanly pull it in. It's knocked away to Liberal. Feezer now has it, driving on the left side. He was going to go out of bounds and instead will lob a pass to half court. Premer comes away with it. He's got one man to beat. Ian goes up with a one-hand over. Beto Torres. Beto Torres was trying to take the charge, and instead Ian went up with one hand and flushed it home. 4-2 lead for Great Bend. Feezer on the right side. Now Martinez against Premer down low. Can't get to go off the front of the rim. Kappelman gets the board. His shot no good as Combs comes away with the rebound. Now Premer on the left wing. Nearly loses it to Mata. Instead, he'll move to Maddox in the left corner. Maddox swings it up top to Combs. Combs back to Spray on the left side. Spray dribbles in, takes a 12-foot jumper. Nothing but net. Not as flashy as the 2 points as the one-handed slam, but still counts for the same 6-2 lead for Great Bend now. 5:10 to go in the first quarter. That's Torres, has it up top. He'll pull up from a left wing three. Nothing but net that time. And so the Panthers lead 6-5, under 5 to go in the first quarter. Combs has on the left wing, sends it into the left corner for three. Premer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Martinez. Outlet pass finds Mata. Mata on the other end. Slows up and he saw the shadow of Ian Premer. Then got it stripped away by Parker Dick. A nasty spin move from Carter Combs. Finds Maddox Spray for three in the corner. No good. Ian Premer gets the board, goes up strong with the left hand and gets it to go. The spin move from Carter Combs at half court. Floor to Don Mata as Combs got some space. Spray couldn't convert in the corner, but Premer gets it to go off the offensive glass. Panthers up 8-5. A three-point shot, no good. However, the offensive putback, no good for Martinez either. So Panthers now have it going the other way. Spray with it on the right side, moves it to the left with Combs. Combs in the high post with Hall. Hall fakes the pass to Ian on the low block, goes to Spray on the right side. Easy look for a Spray. Hall knows the kind of attention Ian attracts. He fakes the pass to him that just sucks the defense there, then flicks it to Maddox Spray. Spray converts on the right block. Panthers lead 10-5, 3:50 to go in quarter number one. Torres nearly has it poked away from him. He's able to recover and gets it to Feezer on the right wing. Feezer driving against Spray, puts a shot up. It goes off it goes off back iron as trying to move across half court. Parker Dix will be fouled. It's a Don Mata, the guilty party, and so a couple substitutions moved in for the Panthers as Isaiah Reed and Cooper Omot both will make their debuts in the game for Great Bend. Maddox Spray has it up top for the Panthers. He'll send it onto the right side. Ball finds its way to Cooper Omot. Omot dribbles to the top before sending it onto the right wing with Combs. Combs has it, evaluating his options. Now gives it back up top to Cooper. Cooper gives it right back to Carter as the freshman and senior play a little catch before Isaiah Reed gets the entry pass in the high post. Moves it into the right corner with Spray. Maddox up top to Carter. Carter finds Premer on the charity stripe. Eamon drives in and gets it to go. Maybe those back and forth passes lull the Liberal defense to sleep as Ian gets an easy one at the rim. Now the drive on the other side. Chamberlain no good as it hits side of the backboard. Ian in transition has it at the top of the key looking for a pass. Finds Omot on the right wing. Omot will drive into the lane, put the floater up, gets it to go. just the right amount of touch from Cooper Oman as he gets it to roll over the rim. We're going to get a timeout called for the Liberal sideline. I don't blame them as the Panthers lead a 14-5, 2:43 to play in the first quarter. Stick around as we'll take a timeout as well. More Panther basketball heading your way on B104.3 The Point, powered by Euler Chevrolet. Together, let's drop.
Great Bend High School Activities Office is the place to get your Panther goal.
Play in the first quarter. Great Bend boys lead 14-5 against Liberal. James Feeser drives inside, gets the foul call as he's putting the shot up. He'll be heading to the line for Coach Brant Rogers' Liberal squad. Currently on the floor for Great Bend, it's Ben Nicholson, Daxton Minton, Cooper Oman, Isaiah Reed, and Ian Premer. The free throw from Feeser, no good. And so now the second attempt for the Liberal sophomore is up. No good off back iron. Rebound being fought for. Was an almost saved inbounds by Ryan Meehan. Instead, he'll have a foot out of bounds as he tries to throw it back in. Panthers take over possession with Daxton Minton running the point. He'll have it on the Panther ahead. He'll now swing a pass on the right side with Nicholson. Nicholson goes back to Daxton up top. Minton puts the ball above his head before swinging it onto the right side to Ben. Ben coming off of a 6.8 rebound game. Will give it up top now to Cooper Omont. Omont driving to his left, moves the pass that way to Min. Min now has at the top of the key, driving into the right high post. Finds Cooper Omont down low. Cooper weaving through traffic, can't get to go. Gets his own miss though, and he'll be fouled. He'll be on the floor. Omont couldn't quite find the touch to get it to go in. However, he tracked the ball well as it came off the rim. Substitution moves in for the Panthers as Jacob Hall checks in. On the other side, Adon Mata moves in for Liberal. Min will get the ball into Nicholson on the right low block. Nicholson can't get the shot to go as it'll be blocked. Under 2 minutes to play. Panthers lead 14-5 in the first quarter. Mata has on the left corner, guarded by Min. He'll have it poked away, however. It's come away with by Liberal, then stolen away with Meehan with it. Hall picked it away, then Hall's transition pass picked off by Chamberlain. Chamberlain slows it down at half court before giving it up to Feeser. Feeser just a foot in front of the Panther head at the midline. We'll have it poked off by Min. Min in transition. Goes up on the right side and he'll be fouled. It'll be against Feeser. Sure, Panthers wouldn't mind getting a couple more against Feeser as he's a dynamic scorer. Sends Daxton Min to the line looking for 2 points. Gives the ball 2 dribbles, puts the shot up. That one falls. First point of the game for Minton. He's now 5 of 14 from the charity stripe. Second one is up. It's good as well. Minton actually missed his first 7 free throw attempts on the year, and so when you take those ones out, it's actually currently 5 of 7 at the line. Back half of the season kind of to Min as a miss off the left wing from Liberal results in an Ian Premer rebound on the right side. He'll move it across half court before finding Cooper Omont on the far side. Omont goes into the right corner with Min. Min's entry pass to Hall is bobbled around before eventually going out of bounds on the sideline. Last touch by the Panthers. We see a substitution for Liberal as Ryan Meehan checks out. Zayden Martinez moving back in. We also have Beto Torres checking in for Carson Chamberlain, while Aiden Miramontes subs in for Adon Mata. It'll be Torres controlling the ball for Liberal as Panthers lead 16-5. Min picks off the entry pass from Feeser. Nicholson on the other end goes up on the right side and gets the layup to fall. Min steal leads to a Nicholson layup on the other end. Panthers are rolling 18-5 right now. 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. Feeser has it in the high post, gets it to Torres, in the right corner for three. No good is Beto. Under 40 seconds now. Min with the ball, driving to the right side. Swings the pass to Ben Nicholson on the left. Nicholson keeps it moving into the corner and finds Premer. Premer entry pass to Hall. Hall on the left block, goes up, can't get it to go initially, gets his own board, goes up over the front of the rim, and it's in! Panthers will not be denied inbounds or inside as it's a 20-5 lead. 15 seconds to play in our opening frame. Feeser trying to get to Kaplan on the right block. Will do just that. Kaplan moves to the left side. His shot no good. Gets his own board. Goes up strong. Oh, and he wedges it between the backboard and the rim. Oh, and then it falls out. Forces a jump ball as it had been stuck between the rim. Liberal will keep possession, as not a bad way for Panthers to get the possession arrow flipped back in their favor. Torres now has it guarded by Oman. He'll send a pass onto the baseline, looking for Martinez, won't find it there as it'll go out of bounds. Mitten with the tight coverage. 2.3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Mitten lobs it down to Oman. Oman gets on the left corner. Three is up in the air. No good. Well, the Panthers just had a little too much time on that full court heave. Oman didn't have to immediately catch it and put it up. That way he couldn't make that one. Doesn't matter though, the Panthers lead 20-5 head into quarter number 2. Stick around on V104.3. The point is we're not going anywhere with more Panther basketball powered by Ela Chevrolet. Heading your way right after this.
Do you need some trees from...
Basket, Mad Dog Spray. Basket, Carter Cole. Substitutions for Liberal, Aiden Mata and Ryan Meehan. Count the basket for number 15.
He was looking for and just attacked it without fear. The free throw is no good again, though, from Feezer. Now 0 of 3 this game. Rebound goes to Premer. He moves it to Dix. Parker across half court to Combs on the left wing. Combs to Ian at the charity stripe. Ian moves it in to Spray on the right corner. Shuffles the feet as he tries to drive. So possession will go back to Liberal. Panthers up 27-7 on the left side. It's with Mir Montez. He'll be guarded by Hall. Now trapped by Combs to move a pass up top to Mata. Mata finds Feezer in the right short corner. Drives inside. Has it poked away. Spray comes away with the steal. Now it's with Parker Dix on the left side. He'll drive in, spinning into the post. Has a shot blocked by Martinez. Gets his own board, though, and sends it outside to Spray. Maddox will dribble towards the top of the key before sending a pass onto the right side with Carter. Carter overheads it back to Maddox on the left. Into the left corner, it's Ian. Ian skip pass onto the right wing with Combs. Combs now sends it to the top of the key with Maddox onto the charity stripe with Hall. Hall low on the left side with Ian, and Ian gets it to go. Passes in the paint. Right on target for Great Bend right now. A lot of post movement, and Feezer trying to drive inside. Has it stripped away. Instead recovered by Mata, who strains a 3. A 29-10 lead for Great Bend with 4.5 minutes to go in half number 1. Spray with it on the left side. Moves it to the right where Parker Dix overheads it back to Maddox. Playing a little bit of catch are the senior Panther guards. It's a 3 from Dix, no good. Combs comes away with the rebound, though. Behind the back pass, finds Spray on the right wing. Maddox drives into the right high post. Pump fake there. Can't get the shot to go. Ian on the offensive putback doesn't get the look either. Instead, Feezer comes away with it, and Liberal trying to quickly move it into the corner. Pass off target to Mata as he'll go out of bounds on the baseline. Great Bend now has possession back in their favor. Coach Cree's squad leading 29-10 as Parker Dix will move it across half court. Panthers up, or just 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Spray on the right side, swings it to the left with Hall. Hall dribbling into the paint, now gets it in an open corner. The 3 is good from Parker Dix. Incredible vision that time from Jacob Hall. Finds a wide open Parker Dix, who's able to splash it home from the left corner. 32-10 for Great Bend. 3:35, and Jacob Hall jumping up to try to deflect a pass will instead kick it. Goes kickball violation. Ball will go over, or will stay with Liberal on the far sideline. Couple of substitutions for Great Bend as Maddox, Spray, Parker Dix, and Jacob Hall check off. We see Ben Nicholson, Daxton Minton, and Cooper Omont, along with Isaiah Reed, check in as Carter Combs will also step off for Great Bend. Ian Premer, the lone holdover for Coach Cree in the unit as Great Bend up 32-10, 3.5 to go. Top of the key, Kappelman has it, swings the pass onto the right side. It's Mata trying to drive in, gets it onto the pass onto the right block. Amir Montez, who's able to capitalize. Correction, the score by Ryan Mien. Panthers still lead by 20, 32-12, 3:15 to still to play in quarter number 2. Omont sends it to the top of the key with Premer. Premer moves it onto the right side with Ben Nicholson. Nicholson drives to the top before sending it on the left side with Premer. Now back over onto the right side. Nicholson moves into the corner with Omont. Omont reverses the ball scores before it ends up with Ian on the left wing for 3. No good. Isaiah Reed fighting for the offensive rebound. And he'll come down hard after scrapping with it. The jump ball was called, and possession will go to Liberal. Chamberlain will move across half court, then dish a pass to Feezer. Feezer pulls up top of the key for 3. No good, in and out. Kappelman, though, gets the board. He'll nearly have it picked off by Min. Instead, finds a pass to Chamberlain on the left wing. Ball now reverses course outside of the paint, finds its way up top to Mata, who gets called for a travel, trying to find a path to the bucket. Instead, possession moves to Great Bend as Panthers rolling in this one. 32-12. as Zayden Martinez checks back in for Liberal. Isaiah Reed throws it in from the far sideline as Daxton Minton will get the inbounds pass. He sends it now on the left side with Omont. Omont pass up top to Minton. Minton in the left corner with Nicholson. Nicholson right back to Daxton as he'll drive onto the right side of the lane. Puts a floater up. It's blocked by Martinez. Also recovered by the senior forward. Trying to move in transition. He'll send a pass onto the right side with Mata. Mata shot up. No good. Isaiah Reed tips the rebound to himself before getting it out to Ian Premer. Ian has his eye on the rim. Goes up on the left side. Gets a scooping layup to go. Ian showing the finesse that time after punching it home last time. 12 points for the Panthers sophomore. Has Great Bend up 34-12. A three-pointer from Chamberlain on the left wing. No good. Ben Nicholson with the board. Finds Ian in transition again. Ian against Mata. Loses the handle this time. However, Isaiah Reed able to come away with it. Gets it to Premer in the right corner. Oh, Ian trying to send a pass beneath the bucket to Cooper Omont. Not quite on the mark as we'll have a 30-second timeout called. We'll go ahead and Orwell-is no timeout, actually, is just a little bit of some confusion. We're not sending it anywhere. A minute and a half to play in the first half. Panthers leading 34-12. Where else would you rather be on a Tuesday night? Feeser has it on the far side of the court now. Moves it to the near side with Mata. Mata goes right back to Feeser. He'll pull up from the left short corner. No good. Martinez on the rebound. He puts it up in front of the charity stripe. Nothing but net that time. First score of the game for the Kansas State signee. Knocks it down to a 20-point lead for Great Bend. 34-14. 1:10 still to go in the second quarter. Nicholson soars a pass to Omont on the right block. Cooper jumps up to get it. Can't get the shot to go. Hall gets the board. Spins around. Can't get the offensive putback either, but will be fouled. Jacob, he's been having a lot of success at the line lately, shooting 7 of 9 the previous two games combined, I should say, as first attempt. No good that time from Hall. Chalk that one up to the broadcaster's jinx. I'll take that one on the chin, Panther faithful, as Hall at the line the second time. That one sinks it. 35-14 lead for Great Bend. Under a minute to go in quarter number 2. Into the high post, it's Martinez being guarded by Mitten. He'll nearly lose it to Omont as Panther zone defense getting after some of these Liberal possessions. A foul will slow it down a little bit as Liberal will be looking for an inbounds pass to the underneath left side of the bucket. It's Mata looking for the throw in. He'll tip it up in front of Kappelman. Kappelman able to put it away in front of the rim. It's his first bucket. Panthers up 35-16. Omont with it top of the key. Sends a pass on the left side with Hall. And now we do get a timeout called as it'll be Coach Cree taking a 30-second. Don't go anywhere. More Panther basketball heading your way on B104.3 The Point. Powered by Elo Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Even the cleanest homes and offices struggle with mold and mildew growing in the ducts of their heating and AC systems. Magna Dry Cleaning Services in Great Bend offers complete air duct cleaning.
Back to the Panther Fieldhouse where 38 seconds left until halftime and the Great Bend boys lead 35-16. Headed out of the halftime or out of the timeout break. Panthers have the ball top of the key. Parker Dix drives to the left side and gets it to go with the right hand. Making it 37-16 lead. Mata has it, driving in, gets inside of the charity stripe. Pass picked away by Premer, able to keep it inbounds. Now drives to the center of the lane. Oh, going up, has it poked away by Feeser. Oh, and they're going to say Oh, and the initial call was going to have it going to liberal. However, second ref steps in and says, nope, that was out of bounds. It was a great defensive play by Feezer, as it looked like Ian was going to try to take a trip to the rim. Instead, we'll get another timeout called. We'll actually take another one with them. Stick around. More Panther basketball heading your way on B104.3 The Point, powered by Elo Chevrolet. Together, let's draw.
The trouble with the future is that it keeps getting closer and
Your halftime score, the Panthers 37. Come on out, dancers. Great Bend High School Dance Line is joined with some very special guests tonight for your halftime entertainment. The Dancers 2024 Kitty Camp is excited to perform a Barbie-themed routine in honor of our Pink Out. Good luck, dancers. is our halftime half-court shooter, former Panther, Logan Burns. On hand to present the ball this evening, Mr. Chris Sexton and Mr. Mark Mindenbach. Let's see what you got, Lo. Athletic Booster Club Fan of the Week, Reese Fuller. Reese has got to make a layup, a free throw, a three-pointer in 30 seconds. See what you got, Reese. Got a girl, it's a good start. Oh, come on, Reese. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention to the center of the court. Tonight we're introducing our girls wrestling state qualifiers. At 105 with a record of 28-9, who placed second at regionals, Camden Post. At 110 with a record of 23-16, placing third at regionals, Kiera Leba. At 125, placing second at regionals with a record of 27-7, Kaylee McMullen. At 130, with a record of 34-3, placing second at regionals, Daisy Gomez. At 170, with a record of 33-8, placing second, Kiera Stevens. And at 190, with a 23-7 record, placing second at regionals, Natalie Daniels. Good luck, ladies. Also, the boys will be wrestling this weekend at regionals, and good luck to the boys.
against Liberal, up 37-18. Panthers were up 20-5 after the first quarter, so they'll be looking to just keep this offensive output rolling as the Great Bend begins the second half with the ball moving from left to right. It's in the hands of Parker Dix. He'll drive on the left side, swings the pass now onto the near before it goes right back to Parker on the left side. He swings it back over across to Carter Combs. Combs takes it to the top of the key, dishes the pass to the left side with Parker Dix. Dix comes right back to Combs before Combs moves it to Hall on the charity stripe. Three-pointer from Ian. Right corner is good. Ian starting the second half with a three-pointer. Jumps it out to a 40-18 lead for Great Bend. At the top, Torres has it. Now moves a pass on the right side to Mata. Mata up top to Martinez. Martinez inside to Feezer. Feezer gets a look at the rim and able to finish it. About 6 feet away on the jump shot. Still a 20-point lead for Great Bend, 40-20. 7 minutes to play in the third quarter as Parker has it up top, and then move on to the right side. Combs trying to get the entry pass to Ian. It'll be picked away. Mata coming away with it now for Liberal. Will move it across the midcourt line. Trying to drive to his right. He'll pick up the dribble and send it to the left. It's Torres driving inside. He'll pump fake. Won't catch the Panthers off guard, though, as an entry pass picked off by Combs. Able to avoid Torres in transition, and now has it on the right wing. We'll move it into the corner with Maddox Spray. Spray jab steps towards the baseline before reversing course with the ball around the perimeter. It works its way to the top of the key with Parker Dix. Dix on the right wing with Combs. Combs, I think he got tripped there. That ref might not have seen just from where he was. Liberal takes it the other way in transition with Zayden Martinez. Gets it to go up and good. Correction, the bucket was by Kappelman. The feed from Martinez as Spray has on the left side, moves to Premer up top. Premer kicks it to Combs on the right side. Carter picks up a screen, moving to his left from Hall, sends a pass on the left wing. It's a three from Ian. Good that time, too. Back-to-back threes from Ian Creamer to start the half as Great Bend up 43-22. We've seen him doing it at the rim all year now in the second half against Liberal, extending the range down low. It's Martinez trying to go up and over Hall. He gets the shot to go and the foul. Martinez now at the line for Liberal, trying to convert the and one. Shot is up and able to convert it. 5 points now for the K-State football signee. Panthers lead 43-25. 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Ian Premer has at the top of the key. Moves it to his left to Combs. Combs keeps it moving that way to Dix, who kicks it in the left corner. Not quite on the mark for Maddox Spray as it goes out of bounds on the baseline. Beto Torres will be throwing it in. He'll move it into Mata as Mata across half court onto the left side with Feezer. Picked up by Spray. He'll be driving on the left block, puts a spinning shot up and finds the mark. Feezer with 8 points in the ball game. Combs will have it on the far side, looking to coach Cree for the offense. Will now move it near side to Parker Dix. Dix back on the left side with Combs. Carter and Parker playing catches. Parker drives into the onto the charity stripe, gets the baseline pass to Hall, who dumps it off to Spray, gets the shot to fall. And a pass from the far side of the court into the left corner goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Adon Mata as we get a substitution. Parker Dix steps off. Daxton Min will move on as the clock ticks below 5 minutes to go. Carter Combs with it at half court. Will move a pass onto the right side. It's with Min. Min goes up top with Ian. Ian swings it to the left with Spray. Spray driving in. Finds Ian. Right wing three. No good off near iron. Or off front iron, I should say. As now Torres gets an entry pass down low. It's to Feezer. Oh, and last touched by Liberal. At first I thought it was going to be knocked out by a Panther player. Instead, Great Bend will pick up possession. Some tremendous transition defense as Liberal thought they were going to have a clean look at the rim. Instead had to hesitate, make it go out of bounds. As the Panthers, Spray has it knocked away from him by Torres. Now Mata has it. Oh, shoot. The ball was rolling towards out of bounds. It was last touched by a Panther player, and Jacob Hall ran up and gave it a stop like you would in a soccer ball. That's a kicked ball violation. Was a fun thought from Hall, but possession would have went over to Liberal anyway. They get it on the baseline, and so the throw in from Mata finds Feeser on the right wing. Feeser will drive in and find Mata streaking from the left corner. Correction, it was Martinez on the drive. Great Bend now up 45-29 as Liberal going on a bit of a run here in this third quarter. Cut it down to a 16-point lead. And then has on the right side, gets to Nicholson on the left into the high post. He finds Premer. Premer goes back to Daxton on the right wing. Nearly pulls up for three. Instead loses the handle, able to recover it. Finds Jacob Hall in the baseline. Hall pump fakes and gets Zayden Martinez nearly on his shoulders as Martinez soared into the air expecting the ball to be coming up too. It didn't as Hall couldn't quite get the shot to go through the contacts. We'll be heading to the line at a chance for two. Hall's first shot rattles around the rim before falling out the front. Substitution now for Kyle Cree's squad as Maddox Spray steps off. Cooper Omont taking his place. Back at the line, it's Jacob Hall. Second attempt is good. And so it's a 46-29 advantage for Great Bend. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Feeser driving to the baseline. Daxton Minton forces the jump ball. Possession will stay with Liberal, but great job there keeping it clean from Minton. As Feeser, he's got a devastating drive off of a pretty quick first step. Feeser will get the inbounds pass out onto the edge of the perimeter with Mata. Guarded by Nicholson, he'll drive to the right. Now be switched off to by Hall. Nicholson nearly comes back with the steal. Does get it as Mata was trying to find Martinez. Instead, find the right hand of Ben Nicholson. Now pass from Hall gets picked off on the other end. Saved in bounds. It was Mata on the hustle play for Liberal. Ian driving into the lane. He'll go up on the left side. Foul called against Torres as Premer will get the bucket and now looking at the charity stripe. Beto Torres can't believe that he got called for it, but I don't quite think his feet were set. I think he had the right idea, and generally, you look at a guy Beto Torres' size, he's probably coming in somewhere around 5'6", and the first free throw, I guess the and one from Ian, no good. So it'll stay a 48-29 lead for the Panthers. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Martinez has it in front of the charity stripe. He'll swing a pass now to Miramontes. Miramontes goes back onto the block with Martinez, who is fouled. I believe it's going to go against Premer. Oh, excuse me, it's against Ben Nicholson. Second against Great Bend in this third quarter. And so it's Zayden Martinez at the line. First attempt, no good. He was able to sink an and one earlier, so this time starts with a miss. Second attempt for Martinez on the way. Drains that one. 3 minutes to go in quarter number 3 as Cooper Omont moves across half court for the Panthers. He'll hand it off on the near side to Daxton Minton. Being guarded by Chamberlain, he'll put the ball above his head and send it on the left side with Ben Nicholson. Nicholson on the charity stripe with Premer. Premer goes right back outside to Nicholson. 3 no good. Ian gets the offensive board. Being guarded by Miramontes, he'll dish it down low to Hall. Hall has his pocket picked by Feeser. Going the other way, it's Feeser. Nicholson, tremendous defense that time as Ben Nicholson in transition impacts the shot as Ian gets the board now. Daxton Minton gets it in the left side, and he'll try to bounce a pass onto the right block to Hall. Can't quite get it there, so he'll go out of bounds on the baseline. Liberal taking over possession. Jacob Hall will sub out as Isaiah Reed moves on for Great Bend. Panthers up 48-30. 2:23 still to play in the third quarter. Chamberlain gets on the left side. Dishes into the high post with Martinez. Martinez back onto the right with Feeser. Feeser for 3, gets it to fall. (48-33) lead for Great Bend. And a full timeout called from Coach Cree. So we'll take a timeout with them. Stick around. Panthers lead 48-33 with 2:04 left to play in the third quarter. Here on B104.3 The Point, powered by Euler Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Back into B104.3 The Point. 2:04 still on the clock in the third quarter as the Great Bend Panther boys lead Liberal 48-33. Panthers came into the third quarter with a 37-18 advantage, but Liberal been using a good third quarter, 15 points so far. Panthers haven't been held without, though. They've put up 11 of their own. 2 minutes to go. Great Bend up 48-33. Man has it at the top of the key. Sends it on the left side with Ben Nicholson. Nicholson a jab right before moving it back up top to Daxton. Daxton in the left corner with Omont. Omont goes back on the left wing with Ben Nicholson. Nicholson trying to get an entry pass to Cooper. Instead picked off by Martinez. Martinez finds Chamberlain as he'll have it on the left wing for Liberal. Now moves it across to Feezer. Feezer driving to the paint, guarded by Omont. Will dish it out to Chamberlain on the left corner for 3. No good. Rebound finally hauled down by Ian Creamer. Creamer gets an outlet pass to Cooper Omont. Omont working on the left wing will drive inside, puts a floater shot from in front of the bucket. Rebound knocked away by Isaiah Reed, eventually pulled down by Miramontes in transition. He gets it to Feezer. Feezer Euro steps in front of the bucket, gets the floater to fall.
James Feezer.
Panthers up 48-35, 1:10 still to go in the third quarter. Mitten will throw it onto the left side with Nicholson. Nicholson goes right back to Daxton as he'll drive into the paint. Now swings on the left side to Ben Nicholson. Nicholson down low to Isaiah Reed. Reed pump fakes, can't get the shot to go. Offensive putback by Omont. Goes down. 50 seconds now to play in quarter number 3, and Daxton gets a ball put on the ground from Feezer, but recovered by Chamberlain. Chamberlain will send it on the left block with Kaplan, who goes up strong and is fouled. Count the shot.
Count the basket. J. Brooks
Will be Kappelman looking at a chance for a 3-point play. The foul goes against Reed. It's his second in the ball game as a couple of substitutions coming from Great Bend, as we'll have the starting lineup check back in. Ben Nicholson, Daxton Min, Cooper Omont, and Isaiah Reed step off as Parker Dix, Maddox Gray, Jacob Hall, and Carter Combs move on. Kappelman, his shot from the line is good. Knocks it down to a 12-point lead for Great Bend, 50-38. Less than 40 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Combs has on the left side, moves to the right with Parker Dix. Dix into the charity stripe with Hall. Hall going down low to Ian. Ian soars up from the baseline and slams it down with 1 hand. Ian, no regard for anyone beneath him as he soared up and slammed it with the left hand. On the other end, Feezer gets a quick bucket of his own as Panthers will keep a 12-point, 52-40 lead with 10 seconds still to go in quarter number 3. Spray with on the right side, 5 seconds now. Driver to the top of the key, finds Parker Dix. Deep 3 on the left wing, no good. And so to end the third quarter, Panthers up 52-40. Stick around, more Panther basketball heading your way right after this on B104.3 The Point, powered by Euler Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. just decided he was going to dunk it, didn't care who was between him and the rim, went up with one hand and slammed it home. Showing a little bit of that one-handed slam ability in this game. Previously, we've seen a lot of those two-handed fundamental flushes from Ian. Now getting a little flashy on the one-handed finishes. Panthers have the ball to start quarter number 4 as Carter Combs has it on the left wing. He'll dribble towards the top of the key. Moves it to Parker Dix as Parker gives it right back to Carter on the far side. Carter into the corner finds Ian. Ian drives towards the rim, goes back outside to Carter. Carter inside on the charity stripe with Maddox Spray. Spray into the left corner finds Ian. Ian driving inside, puts a floater over Zayden Martinez. Can't get to go, and Kaplan will get the rebound. His board now out to Feezer. Feezer driving against Spray. Will find a shot on the right baseline. Can't get to go as Parker Diggs comes down with the board. Gets it now out to Maddox Spray. Spray finds Hall, who is trying to get the ball in transition. However, it's knocked out of bounds on the baseline by Liberal. And so 7:14 to go in our ball game as Combs will inbound it from the near sideline. He'll find Parker Diggs, who drives to the top of the key. Diggs then goes back over to Combs. Combs gives it right back to Parker. Parker for 3 off the left side of the key. Parker Diggs finds the Rams that time. His third 3 of this ball game. He's got 11 points. Chamberlain nearly pulls up for 3 on the right side. Instead gets it to Zayden Martinez. His driving shot no good. Kaplan gets the rebound. Before he can put it back up, though, he'll be fouled. Going against Ian Premer.
His first.
Just the
Panthers'
first
first
against
team foul.
Ian in the ball game. I was going to say, at first I thought people were lining up to shoot, but they clearly called that one on the floor. Chamberlain inbounding from the left side of the bucket will find Kaplan in the left corner. Kaplan goes along the perimeter to Feezer. Working towards the top of the key, he'll reverse direction and send a pass in the left corner with Chamberlain. Chamberlain now onto the high post with Martinez. Martinez spins, puts a shot over Hall, can't get to go. Parker Diggs with the board. Parker gets the outlet to Combs as 6.5 minutes still to play. Great Bend leads 55-40. Parker Diggs has on the left side, finds Maddox in the left corner. Maddox will drive baseline before going up top to Parker. Parker sends it onto the baseline with Hall. Hall pump fakes, can't get the shot to go. However, Maddox break, gets the rebound and gets the shot to fall. And Maddox Spray heading to the line, his first trip to the charity stripe. First foul going against Kaplan in this ball game, as well as Spray can't quite hit the shot. Hall gets the rebound, puts it up, and his shot no good either. So a miss nearly turns into 2 points for Great Bend. Instead, Martinez takes the other one, has it swatted by Ian Premer. Oh, what a foul. Tough.
Foul on number 14, Ian Premer. Oh, correction.
It's on Carter Combs as the blocking foul came
Foul on number 24,
before
his first.
the
Panthers' second team
rejection from Premer. Ian jumped up and swatted that one. Got all of it. A rejection if there ever was one. And on the first shot, Martinez no good from the charity stripe. Second one finds the mark. And so Great Bend leads 57-41. 6 minutes still to go in the ball game. Carter Combs has it on the far side. He'll put the ball in the right hand before sending the pass that way to Parker Diggs. Diggs into the high post to Spray. Maddox gets the turnaround jumper. Maddox had 11 last time Great Bend played Liberal. He's now got 12. Maybe likes being at home a little bit better. And Kaplan working down low against Parker Diggs. Parker just backs off as doesn't want to draw the foul that time as Kaplan will get the look to go. Now Carter Combs, three-pointer, no good, but Ian Premer gets the offensive putback. The shot just bounced right off the front of the rim, and Ian had perfect position to get it right back in. 5:20 to play in the third quarter. Panthers lead 61-43. Martinez has it in the high post, sends it to Chamberlain in the left corner. Pump fakes, but doesn't draw Maddox Spray into the air, so he'll have to send a pass along the perimeter to Feezer. Feezer puts a jumper up from 12, no good. Great closeout from Combs. Rebound pulled out by Kaplan, however, not cleanly as it lose out of bounds on the baseline. Possession will move over to Great Bend as with about 5 minutes to play, we get a 30-second timeout called from Liberal. We'll keep it here, that way I can remind everyone that Panther basketball tonight is brought to you in part by American Place Co-op, Magnet Right Cleaning Services, Comfort Pro, and by Innovative Livestock Services. Also by Equity Bank. No ATM fees nationwide. Learn more at equitybank.com. 5 minutes to play in the ball game, and the Panthers have an 18-point, 61-43 lead. It's been a fun night to watch from Ian Premer as he's had a couple of slams with one hand as well as 2 threes to get the third quarter started for the Panthers. He'll be the inbounder on the right baseline as Great Bend looking to get the ball in past a Liberal full court press. Ian will find Jacob Hall as Hall goes to Combs. Combs goes onto the defensive charity stripe to Ian, who sends a pass across half court with Parker Dix. Parker moves it back up top to Premer, who then goes onto the right side with Spray. Spray moves the pass up top to Parker, who then moves it on the left side with Combs. Combs into the paint with Ian. Ian gets a three, gets a pass out onto the right wing where Parker Dix hits a three. Parker's got 3 3-point shots to go in this game. On the other end, a miss from Liberal, a rebound by Carter Combs, finds Ian in transition. Ian now moves it to Jacob Hall at the top of the key after the Liberal defense able to stop the transition game of Great Bend. Carter Combs has it, moves it into the left corner. Ian, drives in and misses the two-handed slam that time around. It went off the rim and bounced off of the bar holding the basket up, and so possession now rolls on over to Liberal. Feeser has it across half court, is driving towards the top. It's Chamberlain. Chamberlain will be guarded by Parker Dixon, so he'll move it to Kaplan in the high post. Kaplan puts a spinning shot up, not able to get it to go as Carter Combs able to save the rebound inbounds for Great Bend. Finds it to Ian Premer. Ian goes right back to Combs across half court, and Carter will be fouled by James Feeser. Second of the game for Feeser, second of this quarter for Liberal. As the clock ticks under 4 minutes, we'll see Maddox Spray step off with Daxton Min moving on. Funny, Maddox didn't quite realize he was stepping out at first as he was expecting to throw the inbounds pass. He was just moving to the sideline for that, he thought. Ian has it at the high post, moves it onto the baseline with Hall. Hall in the right corner, as Parker Dix drives in. Parker was trying to sail a pass onto the left wing. Don't quite know who was supposed to be there, but a little bit of miscommunication. Has the ball soar out of bounds on the far sideline. Liberal taking over, however, Great Bend leads 64-43. Feeser has it running away from Daxton Min. He'll bounce a pass down to Kaplan. Shot blocked by Ian Premer. But Kaplan gets it right back. Is able to put it up. Correction, the rebound put back was from Mien. 3:20 to play in the fourth quarter as Carter Combs has the ball on the far side of the court. He'll be guarded by Feeser as he'll work his way up to the top of the key. Now moves a pass in the left corner with Daxton Min. Min finds Ian Premer in the high post. Ian establishing himself in the paint. Puts a turnaround jumper up from 10. No good, as I believe Zayden Martinez got a piece of it. Martinez now going the opposite way. Bounces the pass on the right side to Feeser. Feeser's layup no good. Ian gets the board in transition. He gets it out to Hall. Hall euros from right to left. Pretty move from Jacob. Wide open at the lane. Jacob was like a freight train into the right side of the lane. Slowed up, and on the other end, Zayden Martinez trying to go up and over Ian Premer, but Ian meets him there, rejects it. Liberal able to get it back, and Martinez again tries to go over Ian, but can't get it to go. Zayden Martinez trying to get it over Ian, but Premer with top-tier defense down low. 2 quality contests against the K-State signees. Now Ian will get it in the high post, or trying to get in the high post. He'll be fouled by Feeser. Third now against the Liberal sophomore. And so a couple of substitutions moving in for Liberal as Landon Martinez will step on along with Xavier Tafoya. Also Xavier Porras So with Great Bend up 66-45, just 2 minutes and 20 seconds still to go in the game. Daxton Min inbounding it from the left low side of the bucket. He'll get on the left wing to Ian Premer. Ian goes back to Daxton in the left corner. Daxton swings it to the right side where a three is no good from Parker Dix. Ian Premer nearly comes away with the offensive glass. Instead, it'll be knocked out of bounds by Landon Martinez. Possession going to stay with Great Bend. Ian will get the inbounds pass on the right block on a box out from Feezer. Ian quickly put the hip into the thigh of Feezer and got it to go. And now a charge called against Feezer. That'll be his fourth. Daxton Min forcing it on the inbounds pass. 3 in less than 2 minutes for Feezer in this fourth quarter. He's got just one more to give. The inbounds pass finds Hall from Min on the baseline. Jacob, spinning shot goes down. Jacob had a couple of nice assists earlier in this game. Now a couple of buckets in the fourth quarter has him up to 6 points. Panthers up 70-45. And on the right side now, it's a Porras for Liberal. He'll move it up top to Feezer. Feezer being guarded by Min will drive to his left, hands back out to Porras. Porras pulls up from the charity stripe, no good. Rebound pulled down by Landon Martinez. He'll give it to Feezer in the left corner. Oh, but Feezer stepped out of bounds before draining a three-pointer. And so we have a platoon swap for the Panthers as we see the starting 5 plus Daxton Min. It's Carter Combs, Ian Premer, Jacob Hall, Parker Dix, and Daxton Min stepping off as onto the court comes Ben Nicholson, Cooper Omott, Isaiah Reed, Taven Stroop, and Carson Kern. Kern moves the ball inside to Stroop. Stroop can't get the shot to fall over the rim. 1:10 still to go in the fourth quarter. Now on the drive, it's Miramontes. He'll have to come out of it. He'll hand it off instead to Tafoya. A drive from Feezer. The drive from Feezer results in a trip to the charity stripe for the sophomore of Liberal. His first shot is good. Just the first make at the line for Feezer tonight. 3 misses to start the game. And Feezer misses that one as well. Just 1 of 5 from the free throw line is Feezer this game. Under a minute to go, Great Bend leads 70-46. Cooper Omott with the ball at the top of the key, moves it to Ethan Summers on the left side. Summers now goes up top to Stroop. Stroop gets it to Carson Kern. Kern going down low, entry pass picked off. Isaiah Reed scrapping for it on the floor. Carson Kern nearly comes away with, instead Feezer gets it. He'll move to Miramontes. Feezer has it on the right side and gets it to go. Correction, the feed from Feezer went to Miramontes down low, and Miramontes was able to get the shot to go. He was also fouled by Carson Kern as Kern came flying in trying to prevent the easy look. Instead, it'll see Miramontes at the line. The shot no good. Stroop soars into the air to grab that one. 30 seconds still to play as Taven Stroop has it on the left low block. He'll have it knocked away from him, but Porras able to come away with it for Liberal. He'll move it now to Landon Martinez. Martinez goes right back to Porras. 15 seconds to go. Great Bend up 70-48. Driving on the right side, Porras gets a floating shot to go. He's also fouled, and so he'll be heading to the line. Again, going against Carson Kern, the senior, letting you know you don't get anything easy in his house. Nothing for free at the Panther Fieldhouse. As at the line, it's Xavier Porras. His shot is up and good. And so 12 seconds as Cooper Omott will move across half court for Great Bend, being guarded by Martinez. He'll drive into the lane, looking for Ethan Summers on the left low block. Won't be able to cleanly get it there, and so 5 seconds still on the clock. The inbounds pass from Liberal's Porras will find its way to Feezer. Feezer nearly has it stripped away. Instead, 2 seconds. He'll pull up on the right wing. Can't get the three to fall. And so Great Bend boys come away with a 70-51 win this time around. Still 70 points scored for Great Bend. However, they give up 11 less. 70-51 victory for the Great Bend boys. Stick around. People's Bank and Trust post-game show head your way soon. Powered by you and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Scott Welding has new arms. Same great hardware